So I just sat down on the floor to film this video and I just realized I hope I can get back up. Hi guys, so today I just wanted to sit down and film a pregnancy update for you guys. This is a very overdue pregnancy update in the sense that I am currently 10 days overdue. Last week they informed me that they had actually moved my due date to the 15th from the 18th. So that's why at the time of filming this video, I'm currently 10 days past my due date because it was moved. I'm starting to realize that due dates are pretty much just arbitrary numbers anyways. They don't really mean all that much. But yeah, I didn't have much of a plan for this video. My goal was to just not have my water break before I was done filming it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Basically we are just in a waiting game right now. You can see the nursery behind me. I will be giving you guys a nursery tour for sure. This is just a sneak peek. It is definitely still a work in progress. That's why it looks a little messy behind me right now. I just have not had the energy to be able to finish it up the past couple days. They've been really rough. The past few weeks, pretty much starting after we were able to turn the baby. If you guys follow me on Instagram at MakeupByAlli, I posted a picture in September saying how I was trying all these different things to try to flip my baby because he was breech at that time. His head was up. And so many of you guys gave me amazing recommendations on Instagram and just shared your stories, whether you gave birth through C-section or the other way, and how your pregnancy ended up turning out. And that was so incredibly amazing and comforting for me. I feel like the motherhood pregnancy space on the internet can get very volatile sometimes. You guys have always been nothing but positive and supportive and amazing, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. So that really calmed my nerves about the whole thing. We did end up, I tried everything, you guys, to try to get that little guy to turn. I tried everything. I was hanging upside down off my couch for weeks. I was doing the hot and cold packs, like putting frozen peas on the top of my stomach to try to get him to move away from the temperature. I did acupuncture. I went to a chiropractor for the first time in my life. I did every single thing, so many more things too, like the hypno babies, trying to be like all zen about it, but at the end of the day he just was not moving. So I do think all those things may have helped the procedure that we did be more successful, but who really knows. I ended up going in for an ECV, which is where I think it's called an external cephalic version. I think that's what it's called. Basically they manually turn your baby from the outside and flip him head down. The chances of it being successful are about 50-50. So it just depends how much fluid you have left in there, how big your baby is, that kind of thing. They said ours was the easiest one they've ever had to do. If you'd ask me, I would say, if you call that easy, I do not want to see one that isn't easy. So it was very painful, not in the like severely painful sense where I would have told them to stop. It was just more super uncomfortable and crazy feeling more than anything. Like it felt like they were spinning my internal organs around. They pretty much were. They basically dug in at his butt and his head, and they dug in my stomach and turned him around, but it was very quick. They did a couple like quarter turns and they did it quickly, gave me a break, did another one until his head was down. So I had a little bit of a break in between each one, which really helped. And Josh was there the whole time and he was amazing, just like holding my hand while I squeezed his hand really tightly. But luckily, you know, we had success with that. And he stayed in that position up until now. I definitely ate a ton of sweets after that procedure in hopes that he would become too chubby to be able to turn himself back around. Yeah, so flash forward to my due date, that pretty much came and went, and I was getting more and more worn out. I mean, I really honestly was mentally and physically exhausted. It really didn't happen until like the last 2 weeks, and then the very last 2 weeks got even worse. Every day past your due date feels like a week. I had a lot of sciatica. I had like femoral nerve pain on the inside of my leg that felt like a hot knife going down my leg. Just lots of pain, which has kind of subsided in the last couple days, but has been kind of replaced with horrible cramping. I've had Braxton Hicks that were excruciatingly painful for the past probably 4 weeks. That is not very common. Usually Braxton Hicks aren't painful. You can't feel them really at all. Luckily for me, that was not the case. I had super painful Braxton Hicks that would sometimes end in me throwing up quite a bit. Typical contractions, they say, well, yeah, it sucks, but you get a break in between. With my cramps and my like little false contractions that I've had the past 4 weeks or so, there's really no break. So that is mentally tiring. It's physically tiring. This week, just hoping that labor would come on its own before my induction date. It really took a toll on me. I was feeling a little bit discouraged. I was a little worried that I wouldn't have that physical energy and that mental energy to go into giving birth and be able to put my game face on, you know, because feel like I've been in labor for weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys, it's been rough. This morning I got up, I was feeling pretty down. I got in the shower, which usually kickstarts my cramps for the day, which is really, really weird. You would think it would help, but it kind of starts them. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna go for a walk, I'm gonna walk this baby out. I had been trying a lot of things to try to induce labor or just, you know, start dilation pretty much. So eating a lot of dates, pineapples. I've been sitting on my yoga ball like all day long, pretty much bouncing on that thing. And today I was like, I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna go for a long walk. I'm going to hopefully just clear my mind, get some fresh air, and just hopefully that, you know, movement will kick things off. Well, pretty much right after I got back from the walk, there were immediate signs that things were progressing, and my water didn't break or anything like that, but there's, you know, definite progression going on. We'll just say that. I'm waiting for my phone to ring because my parents are like right around the corner right now. But that really helped to boost my spirits and hope that at least I'll have a little bit of progression by the time I go in to be induced, and maybe it won't be as long of an induction, as long as of a labor as typical inductions are. That's one of the hardest things about pregnancy, honestly. It's all the unknowns. You don't know how it's going to pan out. I had to prepare myself for a C-section, then I'm preparing for an induction. And I could still end up having a C-section. You know, there's just so many unknowns, and I give mad props to women out there who've gone through this before me. You know, you hear so many times, millions of women have done this, you'll be fine, you're not the first one. Well, that doesn't make it any easier. It's still the first time for you. It is scary, you know? You reach a point where you're so freaking ready to not be pregnant anymore, but you're still scared. You know, you still hope that everything will go off without a hitch and everything will be fine. And, you know, we've had the non-stress test done this week, and we had the like fluid ultrasound, like make sure to check the placenta to make sure it's still functioning at the right level and all that stuff. He passed those tests with flying colors, so he's looking very, very healthy in there. Everything's looking good. He's fine. It's more me that's trying to hang on for dear life. I'm excited to be able to bend over and pick stuff up off the ground. I'm excited to be able to sleep on my back. So excited for that. And also, one weird thing that happened, this is gonna sound so weird, you guys, but look it up. It's an actual thing. And there's actually a podcast about it that I found because I was so blown away by this. We're gonna have to get new toilet seats because they started turning blue. Okay? Let me know out there if any of you ever had this issue before, but apparently it's a thing. Like, the seat reacts with the hormones in your skin, and something about like the hormonal changes in your skin while you're pregnant makes the toilet seat turn blue. No. Super, super weird, kind of embarrassing, but I couldn't not share that with you guys because it's just too bizarre, right? So let me know if that happened to any of you out there. Like, is it just me or what's going on? We gotta get some new toilet seats around here. I do have one video prepared in advance, so that is going to be going up sometime after the baby's born, just to give you guys some content. I'm gonna try my best to keep the content coming. It might just be simpler, shorter videos for a while. I'm planning on taking at least 2 weeks just to chill, relax with my baby, get to know him, settle into my new role. I'll probably post that video that I pre-filmed in that time, and maybe like a meet my baby video. You know, I'll probably do some more like mommy related videos and quick and easy makeup looks, but I still want to get creative with my makeup. That's what I love. That's what I'm passionate about, and that's what truly makes me happy. So it's going to be interesting trying to find a balance between being a mom and still trying to be like glam some of the time, you know what I mean? But everybody out there has to find that balance between their kids and their job, or their, you know, life, and like keeping them, their individuality intact, and being a mom. So it's nothing new. I'll just be joining the masses. And on that note, I hear that my parents are here. So my dad is dropping off my mom and he's gonna be back in a couple days once the baby's born, but she's keeping me company in this like weird in-between time. It's nice to have that like female company. Josh is, bless his heart. He's been amazing. But you know, sometimes it's good to just have a girl to talk to. I have my other girlfriends right now who are also pregnant and they've been a huge help too. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. Next time I talk to you, like the next time I film like an actual in the moment video and I talk to you, I'll probably be a mom and have a baby. So that's crazy to think about. But I love you guys so much. And this was really, really therapeutic for me to sit down and film this video today because I've been keeping a lot of fears and emotions, I think, bottled up inside. So being able to share them with you guys is maybe helpful to you if you're out there and you're pregnant and you're facing the same fate, like thinking about giving birth soon and you're like, oh, how's this gonna go down? It's definitely really, really helpful for me. So we can help each other. But yeah, I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.